It was difficult for me to ask for help. It was always that thing in the back of my head, like, okay, what if it's just a silly question, you know? And what if they may think that, you know, like, why does she doesn't know that? How come she doesn't know that? But there's nothing wrong with asking for help. I wasn't doing well, and I met with my English professor, and she just talked to me and told me, like, this is what needs to be done, and you know, Gina, why didn't you ask these questions? Since then, like, something clicked, and I was able to ask those questions and advocate and, you know, show up to office hours and raising my hand in classes, because sometimes you may not feel comfortable doing that, but, you know, somebody may have the same question just like you.
During my freshman and sophomore years of college, I was really scared to ask for help. So when I had to call someone for, let's say, computer help, I would write out the script that I needed to say beforehand, and then I would use that so that my anxiety would lessen.
When I got to college, asking for help was something that made me really anxious. I've been very independent my whole life. I do not like asking for help. And I got to college and realized I'm gonna have to ask for help. There are questions that I can't find the answer to on Google. And I remember that I would need to go meet with my student success advisor, and I would cry before going into the office because I was here asking for help. But each time I asked for help and each time I said, hey, I need an answer to this, it got easier. One of the resources that I found that really helped me was those Q&A chat features, or being able to kind of text with someone instead of needing to go talk to them in person, because it almost felt more impersonal or more set apart, and it was easier for me to ask the questions that I needed to get the help I need. ISAC has the ISAC Q&A, and so it does that exact same thing where you aren't needing to talk to this person face to face or pick up the phone and call someone.
It was a little scary to just like go there the first time, to like build up that courage. I went in for office hours one-on-one, and I was probably there for like an hour, 45 minutes or more, and it felt like we were just like almost hanging out, quite frankly. And I was able to develop a pretty close relationship with that professor, and she was able to provide me with really great tips and support as I was going through one of the more difficult classes in my undergraduate time.
When it came to asking for help in the creative space, I didn't feel comfortable asking my professors for help simply because we had different perspective and concepts. And a lot of it was due to cultural differences. I found some sewing machine technicians in the school, and I learned that they both had successful fashion companies, and I went to their office every single day, and I bothered them, and I asked questions, and I made them help me with my projects, and they became a family for me and a comfort place within the school. My advice for students who are looking for help but are unsure who to reach out to and where to go, I would start with your peers for sure, the people that are right next to you. After your peers, I would definitely go to the people that have maybe are a grade or two older than you, like your teacher's assistants, people that you just admire their work ethic, the staff that works at the school, the administrators. I say never meet a stranger. Try to talk to as many people as you can or as your social meter will allow you to. And you never know. You may find somebody very special.
If you are or will be a first-generation college student, consider joining the First Generation Scholars Network for events, resources, and a great network to support your transition to college. Visit studentportal.isac.org/firstgen.